Alrighty then. Well, we're on energy reserves. We don't know. I don't know what happened with my Chromebook. It says online, but hey, who knows? Well, we're getting ready to start the show. Guys, got some news for you. Yeah, it's going to blow you away. We're going to start the show right after this word. I think it's working. Hope it's working. Good evening, content creators. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the show. Wow. Welcome to the show. I don't know what's going on. I got totally brain damage, but what is going on? How y'all doing? Finally, we got the first person in here. Always got to give it up to the first person in the house. Baron Noah's in the house. How you doing, bro? Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you in a minute, so I hope you're doing okay. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it is prime time. We're gonna see. This is a real prime time. I got a phone call. Hold on. Hello.
Hey, what are you doing, Z?
Doing the same old, same old. What are you doing?
I'm driving home, about to go to my patient's house.
What's happening?
Well, because I'm a CNA and I have to go take care of her.
Yeah. Well, we had an interesting thing at church. We had 3 services. Our total was 900 people.
Nice.
That's not counting the kids. Yeah.
Right? That's great.
Yeah, we had a lot of people get saved. That Lonnie was. Did I send you that link? Or you have not been watching?
I just haven't watched it yet, sir. I'm sorry. I got a lot going on right now. I'm trying to get my dad's house sold and get moved in my camper and all kinds of stuff. And tore my ligament in my wrist.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're selling your house in down here?
What?
Are you trying to sell your house down here?
Am I trying to come back down there?
No, to sell your dad's house.
Oh, no, because he had to go into a MCA home. He needed 4 chairs.
Yeah, so he's going to sell a house down here. So
I
he,
can't leave. I got both my parents here. One's in north, one's one way, and the other one's another way.
yeah, y'all had some tornadoes last night, did you?
No, we didn't that I'm aware of.
Oh.
Maybe another town or something did, but no, nowhere near me.
Oh well. Okay. Well, I was just calling. I haven't talked to you in a while, and
Well, I'm glad you did.
I'm
Tell
getting.
everyone hello and give them my love and hugs.
Well, they say you need to get your butt down here now.
I know, and I need to get down there and visit my niece and great nieces and my nephew-in-law. I need to get down there and see them and see all of y'all.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know it.
We got well, yeah. Well, everybody's doing okay except for me. Gained most of my weight back.
No way.
Oh, I'm telling you, that cruise corrupted me. It corrupted. I could not. I could not stop eating. When I got back to the crib, I said, "Okay, I gotta go back to the crib." No, every time I watch a commercial, food, food. So yeah, I went to my doctor's appointment yesterday, and she said, "What happened?" I said, "The cruise." I blame it on myself. Well, I'll tell me, I was eating so much, I passed out eating. I passed out eating. I woke up, there's tuna fish in my bed. I said, when did that happen? What did I do? Yeah, that's what. Look at that. I got 10 of them. So I got another cruise planning. I got another. Now I know my financial advisor is not gonna pay for it, so this one I'm gonna pay for it. I'll put my deposit down in May, and I'll do a monthly payment. Number one, that'll help me out. Number two, I'll spend that money on the cruise instead of buying food and motivation. Wait, next November. There you go. Oh, okay. I'm just checking on you. Yeah, you stay out of trouble, Tammy. See, you know what? I'm telling you, UFC fighting, Tammy. UFC fighting is illegal. UFC fight, UFC fighting is illegal. And next time I'm gonna see you, I'm gonna see a cast on your arm. That girl crazy. That girl crazy. Oh, I already knew that. All right. I'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye. Yes. See, prime time, ladies and gentlemen. Prime time. Anything can happen on prime time. I did not know she was going to call me. Uh, Let me explain. Guys, thank you for coming in. Yes, tell about the Noah, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. You know what? And yes, breaking news. We do breaking news on prime time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Breaking news is next November, November 9th, 2025. I am going on another cruise. And I'm paying for it myself. I am paying for it myself. So, yes, before I do that, I gotta go. I gotta go. Let's see here. Update. Here we go. Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. All right. All right, we got 3 people in the house. Yeah, we got 3 people in the house. Thank you for coming in. Sorry about that. That's one of my dearest friends. Uh, I was a senior in high school. She was a junior in high school. I had the hugest crush on her. She was on the drill team, the dance team. They called it the dance team. Back then, it's drill team. But oh, by the way, this is prime time. This is PG-18. If you have any questions, concerns, criticism, stay tonight. It's tonight. So, bye. Noah's in the house. Thank you for coming in, bro. Um, let's get started with. Let's see here. Yes, I know. I know it's not a lot of crazy. I'm just crazy. I'm crazy. Let me go ahead and do this before we'll get started. We're gonna hit this. So the cruise news today for Tuesday, April 2nd. Tuesday, April 2nd. Now, okay, so I've been saying this for a long time. Now, people that are doing excursions, when they get out to the port on a cruise, well, this what happened last week. Last week, 9 knuckleheads. That's right. I called knuckleheads. This is what they did. They were in a cruise around Africa on a Norwegian cruise ship, and they did a private excursion. A private excursion. They did not do it through the cruise line. And yes, they were pier runners. Pier runners, ladies and gentlemen, they were stuck in Africa. That's why I always say, if you're going to do an excursion, do it through the cruise line. If you do it through the cruise line, you will not get left. And they got left. 9 people got left. So they said, well, we got left. We're going to try to catch up with the next port. They had to spend several $1,000s. Needless to say, they had to go to the government. They had to go to Congress. We don't know if they don't have passports. Number one, do your excursions through the cruise line. How? That's not difficult. Stop being cheap. You're going to say, see, that's awful to say. No, it is the truth. Stop being cheap. Stop being cheap. It's that simple. Stop being cheap. Oh my God, yeah. That was cost and what they had to pay several $1,000s. So let me go ahead and do this. Going to invite some people in here. We got 4 people in the house. Thank you guys for hitting that. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to hit that bell button. I know I have not been back. I've been back off and on. I'm trying to get my regular schedule. I had to change my schedule because my cleaning lady, yes, I have a cleaning lady, and yes, it's a disaster area. I know it's a disaster area. But anyways, let's get to the point. Doctor's office, we'll talk about that. But let me finish up this. Guys, when you go on a cruise, book your excursions through the cruise line. Number 1. Number 2, have your passport. Number 3, have your passport updated. Expired passports do not work. Have it at least a year in advance. Don't do it 3 days before you go on the cruise instead of getting expired. They're not going to let you on the cruise in the first place. Have your passport. Don't get the card, get the full passport. Stop being cheap. All right. So the title of today, Tuesday Doctor's Office Update. I had a doctor's appointment, and yes, I need a new challenge. Let's just say, got on the scale, 364 pounds. 364 pounds. Blood pressure was 109/100. Asthma, started wheezing, walking. So what does that mean? Yes, I got to go back to my crazy ass diet, and I got to have a goal. The goal is by the end of this year to lose at least 100 pounds. That means I gotta stop eating. That means I gotta do some workout. That means I gotta ride some bikes. Uh, yeah, it's and yes, no sodas. Yeah. Before we do that, we gotta take care of some business. I found, I have found my bottle of Fireball. Fireball. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm gonna be doing some Fireball today. Well, tonight. I gotta eat something. I might be cooking something. So this is gonna be a wild night. This is gonna be probably a marathon. Before we do that, let me go ahead and check that out. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Hey, if you're watching this on replay, you're gonna say, "What's he talking about now?" What is he talking about now? He's off the hook. Let's see here. I gotta put all my stuff. If you want to come in with the show, if you want to talk about the couple minutes, if you want to talk about your last cruise, Bam Noah, if you got that list, let me go ahead. While you do that, let me go ahead and put this up there because the other people are on. Okay, hold on. We got some. I'll be back. See it right there. Don't go anywhere.
Blocks any visibility. Can you walk us through what your concerns are through the remainder of this evening time for these storms that continue to pop up?
When you have several rounds of storms, that's what gets us concerned, because when folks see that storm come through and it's over, like the first round, then they say, oh gosh, well, it's over. It's safe to go outside now and carry on with my life. But when you have multiple rounds, especially when it heads into the dark hours of overnight, that's when it's super concerning that people need to stay vigilant and aware. And we recommend having multiple ways to receive warnings, because you never know when one system might go down, that you have another one in place to get that warning when the storm does come up on you.
Yes, and that's the concern, as you had mentioned, right? You had multiple rounds. People come out after that first round, look around, try to survey, and before you know it, the next one starts to push through, and that's what we're witnessing right now. Really appreciate your time and insight. National Weather Service Louisville Warning Coordination Meteorologist Mike Kochasik, thank you for being on with us here on Fox Weather, and good luck through the remainder of tonight.
Thanks, Steve. Take care.
And we're going to track out the rest of this and kind of get you some updates right now, what we have seen. I think we should start up north towards Cincinnati and kind of zoom in on this threat here to try to get a quick update on what we are seeing in areas, outside the I-71 corridor. Here's a broad view, right, and how this overlaps on so many different states. You have the Bluegrass State, southern Indiana, southern Ohio, all being impacted right now in the midst of the evening rush hour. And some major concerns in areas where storms have already pushed through. By the way, there's Vince. He's driving through Eminence, Kentucky, and you'll see him kind of doing laps around the neighborhood trying to check in. This was an area that already had a confirmed tornado, and this is where we were just talking with Mike out of the National Weather Service in Louisville about.
All right, so yeah, we got some weather going on. Thank you. Hey, there we go. Here we go. We have Cruz Nuts in the house. Cruz Nuts, how you been? How you been doing, bro? Thank you for coming in. It's prime time. The original prime time. You know what I'm saying? The original prime time is back. Back again. We might do a marathon tonight. There's no basketball. There's no March Madness tonight. There's nothing on TV. They're doing some weather coverage. But yes, prime time is back, baby. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about what I've been doing for the past couple of days. I've been binge watching on YouTube. For us old folks or grown folks, their bucket list. We're going to talk about our bucket list tonight. We also gonna talk about doctor's office, but my bucket list is I always been dreaming this for at least 15 or 20 years. Find me a used school bus and convert it into a RV. Oh, I have always dreamed about just converting the old school bus to an RV or an old Greyhound bus and convert it to an RV. I had that dream and travel the country, live in an RV park, travel the country. You got your house, RV. I that's my ultimate. That's the ultimate bucket list. I would love to do since I'm retired, but it costs money. Yes. So I've been watching YouTube channels. I see these guys. They pay like a couple $1,000. Find this old school bus, 2000. Uh, and those school buses, they last a long. Most of those school buses have diesel engines. They last forever. Uh, just to just to have a project like that converted, in my mind be going crazy. If I had that, if I had unlimited money, I'll give me an old Greyhound bus and convert it because the old Greyhound bus it has a diesel engine. It has a generator. It has a bathroom already in there. You could convert that, take all the seats out, and put a stove, refrigerator, TV, all that. Yeah, prime time. So I've been watching that. Also, I've been playing my CSR2 racing on my PC. On my well, I was supposed to have a PC. I'll tell you about that in just a minute. Yes, I got me a new PC. It's one of those business PC, but I don't have the converter. You need to have a VGA cable. I forgot about that. I was just thinking, I say, we would go ahead. Because I did not know what happened to my Chromebook. I was freaking out. It wouldn't turn on. I don't know what in the world. So I got me one. Uh, um, Dell Uprise 9200. It has a quad core processor, hard drive, and stuff like that, but they don't have the connectors. So I had to go to. So if you want to, that's another project. That's another project I'm doing is generating enough things. I have my dedicated home heater in my living room. Was gonna put it in the bedroom, but no. So I got that. Also, gotta work out. And also, ladies and gentlemen, in first week of May, the first week of May, I am going to put my deposit down for my next cruise, which will be November 9th, 2025. So I got some people I need to talk to. Let me see here. I got to put, but yes, cruise nuts, thank you for coming in. Appreciate everybody for doing that. But that's what's going to happen. Um, I'm just gonna be here for a couple minutes. I'll be here for a couple minutes or 3 hours. Who knows? It's one of those days. Let's see here. Wait, go ahead and dun 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 dun. Okay, video call ended. Let's see here. Yes, I sent that to Cruise Nut. Cruise Nut sent that. I just gotta put this in here. Let's see. I just have to pay. Just yes. So that is a thing. Thank you guys. But Butterflies in the house. Okay. Yeah, I'm a real prime time. So yeah. Amber. So I got that. We'll go ahead and hit that. Uh, I'll just put that on there. So if he should come, he comes. He's not, he's not. Anyways, guys, thank you. So what is going on? The cruise industry, I was talking about what happened. People getting left because they were cheap. I hate to say that. I gotta say that. Let's see here. All right, we got some people under cruising. A lot of people say, "Hey, you're controversial." But yeah, yes, I am. But you got to be. You got to be. You got to be different. I am different. Let's see here. Let's see, cruise. Let's see. Oh, by the way, don't forget tonight. Let's see here. Oh, hold on. I forgot. I didn't want to call you. I just got to put this on. Give me a second. I just got to take care of this. But yeah, we got some things we're going to talk about. Let's see here. Yes, I'm getting back in the swing. Back in the saddle again. Anyways, so the doctor's appointment was typically, she said, "You're fat." I said, "Well, blame it on the food." I got addicted. I need to keep this. You know what? Here's the thing. Here's my problem. I'm addicted to food. So I need to keep busy. I am addicted to food. It got so bad it got so bad I had to turn the commercial because the commercial is always food. Yes. Food is the wicked side of me being here. But yes, tonight we have I know a lot of people say, "Hey, you know what, sometimes Coach Cruz will be on at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock show through. Blue Social Ocean will be at 8 o'clock. And my girl, Natural Nurse Nancy, will be will be oh, I'm gonna send this. It's gonna make some people mad, but I cannot stand Beyonce's new country. I mean, really, your country? Okay, really. I know a lot of people gonna be mad at me for this. Let's see here. We go ahead and do this. Guys, don't forget Facebook. Everything's all right. They say it was informed. What? Hey, guess who is here? It is Virtual Cast, aka Cruise Vet. What is happening? Yes. What's up with y'all? Cruise Vet. That's a new name. We need to talk, bro. You heard the news. Yes, you heard the news. There is some sad news in the world of sports today. Our third baseman for the Texas Rangers is out. I think he fractured his wrist. He fractured his wrist. He doesn't be out differently. The Rangers are in trouble. Rachel Cass, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a while. I know you're in the process of moving. I got the link if you want to come on it and explain what's going on. But yeah. So the Texas Rangers have lost their third baseman. We're in trouble now. We are in trouble now. But yeah, so yeah, the thing is with my adventure and everything like that, I had a new goal. The new goal will be losing weight I had to. I don't know why I was thinking my home. It just I freaked out when I was trying to. I think it happened on Friday. I was gonna go live, and my Chromebook would not turn on. It's working now. It's working fine. Oh yeah, so the Astros got swept by the Yankee. Oh, you feel my pain? Yes. Uh, yeah, Rangers. I don't know what the. Yeah, they won, I guess, but yeah. Hopefully, it's not out for the year. Hopefully, hopefully, if they make the playoffs, he'll be ready for the playoffs towards the end of the season. I think you need to get a second opinion on that one. Let's see here, Chad. Let's see here. Don't forget tomorrow morning, 7:30 Central, 8:30. Sea Lake Jennings will be on. Uh, prime time. But yes, Kuzmet, and you, yeah, hey, not as bad as Texas getting swept. Uh, yes, let's just say we don't know. I don't know who's going. You know what? The Houston should have been. Houston got beat in March Madness. Yes, a lot of people. The lot of brackets broke in the first week of March Madness. Uh, as far as my financial advisor, I haven't talked to him. He has to add up all his. Uh, he'll let me know how he did. But yeah, March Madness was crazy. Uh, March Madness was so crazy. I was just eating myself. Eat. But yeah, let me go ahead and do this. So that is your new name. If you want to come up, the link is up there. Let's see here. Mike, if you want to come in here, I just said that there 2 hours ago. Let's see here. Don't forget, Sea Light Journeys will be on. Okay, let's see. Bruce. I know he won't be on. Yeah, Ochanos will be on at 8 o'clock. Bruce. But yeah, so you know what? And once again, I got to thank everybody. Get into that incredible goal of 1,180 subscribers, and having 6 new subscribers this week. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I really do. But yeah, it's been one of the crazy marches. Let's see here. Suppose you checked out. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. So that's Uh, Easter was interesting. Let's see here. Dun, 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 yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just hanging out here, enjoying telling the progress report. For those of you who want to know, yes, it's been very, very interesting. The doctor is concerned, and yes. So I told her, I said, hey, I think it's time for, cold living. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Ding dong. Ding dong.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, man. You know what? I think cruising should be a disease.
Why say that?
I gained so much weight on that cruise, and when I got off the cruise, I could not stop eating.
Oh wow.
I got my weight way up. Got a doctor's appointment yesterday. Got on that scale, and I said, "Oh man, I'm not gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate this." Dude, I'm up to 360.
Well, it happens.
Yeah, but it's not the heaviest I ever weighed. That's a 360. I mean, you freaking kidding me? 360? Is this kidding? How you
Well,
doing, bro?
I mean, I gained quite a few pounds coming off the Jubilee. That's for sure. It was just too many options. It was Guys Burgers, Shaq's chicken, Blue Iguana. I mean, it was crazy.
It was insane. It wasn't totally insane. I told my doctor, I said, I ate like I lost count eating guys burgers. I think I had like 9 of them. She said, "Oh Lord, I said, "I know. I got that disease. I got the cruisitis." So the last time I talked to you, you said you sold your house.
Yeah, yeah. I finally got moved in, but I'm still unpacking boxes and trying to get my new little office, my little studio put together. I bought a new computer desk and everything, but uh, trying to get that thing put together. I had a guy supposed to come do it, and he flaked out on me twice. So,
Really?
um,
To put? Oh, you mean to put the table together, or just put all the?
well, it's one of those big L-shaped desk with a hutch, and because I went to Office Depot and they had a big sale on office furniture,
Uh
so they had like everything was reduced, and so I got a really good deal on it. And I've always wanted a big computer desk like that with the hutch, and but it's one of those deals. And I'm not, I hate doing the put together furniture. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
so I paid for the to have him do the professional assembly,
Uh-huh.
but the guy, I had him booked one day and he flaked out on me, and then he booked again and he flaked out on me again. So finally, I was like, you know what? Just give me my money back, and I'll go through like Angie's List or something and find somebody, probably cheaper anyway.
And you live so you can find. Yeah. It's not Home Depot. Where did you go?
Oh, Office Depot.
Home Depot. So yeah. So they don't have like a put together guy to Office Depot.
Well, they they have like a company that they contract through is what it
Yeah.
is. So you pay Office Depot, and then they schedule it through this third party,
Uh huh.
but they suck. I mean, it's just like I said, they flaked out on me the first time, and then they were like, "Oh, don't worry, we'll get you. We'll make sure you get it on the next time." And then
Oh, they
sure
did.
enough, dude
Mhm.
didn't show. So I just called him back. I was like, "Hey, just give me my money back, and I'll go find somebody else." So
Wow. So it's how you know how we are old people. We hate
yeah,
moving. We hate moving. We hate moving. We hate unpacking, packing, unpacking, and unpacking again, and then unpacking. I, just, I had to pay somebody. I didn't pay anybody to do that. My brother moved down here where I'm at now. Oh, you're not. You're so you moved. Did you stay in Texas, right?
yeah, yeah. I just stayed right here. I moved like maybe 10 or 15 minutes up the road.
Oh, okay.
So
So you're in the general location where you were. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
hey,
that.
hey, hold on a second. Let me. I got some problems going on with my speakers. Let me see if I can fix it.
Oh, right. While he's doing that, hey, you know what? The thing is, when you get that where we get old, I say when I get old, I don't want to move for anything. I don't want to move for anything like that. But yeah, it's. I'd rather pay somebody to do it instead of doing it yourself. If I was younger, if I was like 15, 20 years younger, I would have done it myself. But when you get old and you say, "Man, I don't have time," or
Yeah.
or I'm fat, I can't move like I used to do, and you would say, "Hey, I'll pay somebody." And yeah, something. You gotta be, yeah. That's who gotta be reliable. And say they're doing a service, and you got paid them to do the service, and they'll show up. You just need to write them up or get to
Well,
the.
yeah. That's what that's like I told the lady. I was like, uh, you guys, I'm trying to work with you, but it seems like you guys' time is more important than mine. I mean, I had to like rearrange the doctor's appointment, so I could be available.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna go through Angie's list, and because they got that app, and you can find people. I did it once before, and I had a guy put some stuff together, and he did a awesome job. And
Well, that you see yeah, we had to do that, and that's my goal for this year is well, the decorate we decorate my living room since I don't use the living room, but I do that.
yeah,
Yeah, because I had problems with my Chromebook. I was gonna be on live Friday. It wouldn't turn on. I was freaking out. I said, "Man, maybe go ahead. I got paid, and I'm going to give me another PC." And I bought me a Dell Optimus 920, and I should have known. I said, I'm looking at the specs and see where is it? I see HDMI. Now they did a false advertising, so it should be HDMI port on the back of the computer. They got a modified one. You got to get the adapter. They didn't tell me that. So I got the box today. I'm really excited. I opened it up and got the box here, box there. Looked at the and said, "Wait a minute, where's the HDMI port?"
yeah,
So they had it's a decent computer. It's going to be a business. It's business. It has a quad core processor. It has a 520 gigabyte SSD card. So I had to go to Amazon and give me a VGA cable. Let's look at that. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. And I'm using my 32-inch TV that I have in the living room as a monitor. So until I get all that, I was just
right,
freaking out. And now it's working fine.
yeah,
after I bought the Primetime PJT, if I bought the crap, it comes back on.
yeah.
So since I got you on here, and since you were on the wonderful cruise of the greatest cruise of all time, part 2, how do you summarize the Carnival Jubilee?
Well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that's the best carnival experience I've ever had. Especially as far as the food goes, for sure. I mean, there's no question. Uh, they had the best options, best free options, best specialty dining, even the buffet. Because usually when it comes to carnival, I'm usually kind of out on the buffet.
Mm-hmm.
I've been, if I'm, that's usually the one area I'm kind of critical on with carnival is in the past was the buffet. Because it just seemed like I don't know, they wouldn't put out a lot of options. It's not that the food was necessarily bad, but you didn't have a lot of variety. You know what I mean? And but on this one, I'd say it was better. I like the layout better for sure. Uh, and they had like different stations. I think they had like a shawarma station, and they had some other stuff going on, like a gelato station. So I like the layout of the ship. The fact that deck you had basically deck 6, 7, and 8, and then 16, 17, 18. So everything was easy to find. Um, you know, elevators sometimes could be a challenge, but then again, that seems to be a battle on every ship I've been on is elevators. But I loved it, and before the Jubilee, the Vista was my favorite, and so
Mhm.
now I got to say that the Jubilee is my favorite.
Yeah,
So
you get so used. Same thing with me with the Vista and Jubilee. I love the Hills Lounge.
yeah,
When I
oh
went,
yeah, yeah,
when I
that place
went
was awesome.
when I went in there, I had chills up down my body because I felt my presence, my dad, because the what they did with the Vietnam veterans, the World War II veterans, all the stuff was in that. I felt a vibe in there, and I just started bawling because I give it up to Carnival. They did a great job with that. They did a awesome job, and thank you for doing that. You don't see a lot of cruise lines do that. Humor's
Yeah,
Lounge was my. I was there most of the time. Me and Derek were there. We're just talking about some stuff. And the thing is, we on the first cruise, we had a lot of veterans there. I met this guy that was World War II. I met the Vietnam War, the Gulf War, and they're telling some stories that would not. I could not handle what they went through those
yeah.
wars. So it was great that Carnival did that. I love that. Did you get in the hot tub?
No, you know what? Actually, I did not. Uh, there was just so much going on every day. I mean, it seemed like, I would set out to do things, but you get sidetracked and then you run into people. Because I had like a certain little crowd that I would bump into.
Mhm.
I got in with this older crowd that was always hanging out on the smoke deck. And it was like this bunch of old ladies, and they were like the gossip central. If you wanted to find out what was going on that cruise, they knew it all. And so I hung out with them the first couple of days, and then they would see me walking around, and hey Mike, where are you going? And then I would tell them, and they'd be like, well, you need to come over here with us, and they
Yeah.
would just give all the gossip. They would tell you what they saw, who was doing what with who, and so it was kind of funny to hang out with them.
Well, that's cool. See, that's why I like cruising because you meet all kinds of different people. And basically,
Yeah,
I hang around with Derek and Amanda. I was officially in their group cruise, but they treat me like royalty. Went to all the activities. The last night we had the drinky.
yeah.
Oh man. I could not imagine me if I would have bought the drink package. Thank God I didn't because I would have went crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, I went. I used onboard credit for my drink package. I did gambling. Oh, speaking of gambling, how'd you do?
Oh, on the Jubilee, I did terrible. I mean, there's no sugarcoating it. I mean, I did bad. Uh, well, like I say, I couldn't get in there. I'd say that, well, the first 2 days, it was almost impossible. I mean, it was so packed. I mean, there were people standing in line behind each machine. I mean, it was bad. And we pulled into Roatan, and that's when I finally got in there. Because
Uh,
everybody was out doing stuff, and I
hmm
walked by there and I saw it, and I was like, "Hey, now's my chance." So
uh
I went in there, and I tried to hit it. I tried to hit it hard, and it
uh,
didn't. They just took it. That's
but,
that's all there was to it.
they just flushed it down the toilet, huh?
Yeah.
So did you do the tables or you did slots?
Well, I usually always do slots.
Uh,
I'm not a table guy too much.
I did. For the. I think I came out with 400 for the entire cruise. And I had this. I used my work credit, so I didn't lose any money. I
Yeah.
was spending their money, and then and the thing is, when you win like I won like $70, $80, take my money and run. Take my money and
Yeah.
run.
Well,
You
that's
got
the
it.
smart way to do it.
Yeah.
I did the opposite. See, I went in there and I
You
hit that
want
one
something?
machine and I got like 150 bucks. And then I thought, oh, okay, so now I can really hit it, So I was like, I'm gonna take that money and I, I just put it all back in, and then I gave them a little bit extra. Well, not a little bit, put a lot back extra. And I'm
Oh,
sure, they were glad to get my business. I'm sure.
I think they were kind of mad at me because I was using my money on my credit. And the thing is, it's funny. The buffalo was the one. The pigs and the wolf was great. The dragon one was. I did that on the last night. Of course, I won about 150 on that one. I said,
Yeah.
"All right, I'm done." I'm d- and then I take it to on my credit. How much I got? I got about 100 left. I went shopping. I
Yeah.
went. Bought me one of these.
Oh wow.
Bought me a watch.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I every time I go to Chris, I bought this. I got the two for 30. I said, man, go ahead and good.
Uh,
I got six of them.
might as well.
hmm Yeah, so this is the. Oh man, so my next when's your next cruise?
Uh, on the 21st, going on the Miracle. It's a 14-day
Ooh.
Alaska cruise out of Long Beach.
Oh, 14 days. How about that? That probably cost you an arm and a leg.
Nope, that was another casino deal. Well, I was trying to because my daughter and her fiance they're going on the Jubilee this month, and so I was looking to try to get on there with them,
Yeah,
but they didn't have it. Well, as far as my casino deals, I couldn't use it. But then I started looking what else I could use it, and that one popped up. And like I said, it's a 14-day Alaska cruise. They're giving me a balcony room and the drink package.
oh Lord.
So that almost forced me to go. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. Let's say drink back 14-day balcony. I can't refuse that. Yeah, you're blind.
Exactly.
Gotta be careful.
Exactly.
with that, man. I'm telling you, drink packages.
So so this I think this Alaska cruise is gonna be better than the last one I went on. The last one, I went on Royal Caribbean's oh shoot, what ship was it? Well shoot, I can't remember what ship it
Was
was
it,
on, but
uh, was it a
it was a
navigator?
quantum class. It wasn't Quantum of the Seas. It
Oh, okay.
was I can't remember the other one, but but we didn't hit as many ports. It was only 7 days, so we only hit 2 ports in Alaska, and so this one we're hitting like 4 or 5 ports in Alaska. So should be much better.
Yeah, so you're gonna be styling and profiling. You're gonna be doing some
Oh,
big flair. Ooh. Speaking of big flair, WrestleMania is coming up. Hey, have you been watching wrestling?
I haven't watched wrestling in ages. Probably think I stopped watching back when they had NWO or whatever
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
way back with Hulk Hogan and all them
Oh
guys.
yeah, the wrestling. What Monday Night Raw, the
Yeah,
Wars.
on
Yeah,
WCW.
yeah. It's old WCW. Now the Rock is back.
Yeah,
The Rock is back. Roman Reigns, and then Dusty Rhodes' son is doing it now. So that's the main event. Rock is part owner I think it's a combination of UFC and WWE.
Right.
So he owns part of that. So it's I get mixed feelings about wrestling, but it's not. I miss Triple H, Stone Cold, and stuff like that. But my next cruise will be next November, November 9th.
Oh, okay.
The first cruise out of Galveston, the MSC cruise. I
Oh,
will
nice,
I
nice.
will since my financial advisor is not gonna pay for it, I gotta pay for it.
Oh, wow.
But no, it's MSC, you can do a payment. I'm gonna do a payment, monthly payment. Let's see, like it's like $199 for a deposit. Then you pay as much as you want in a month. They'll keep me away from buying too many food.
Right.
Too much food. Yes, yes. And speaking of food, there's Ocean Ocean.
Oh, hey, Bruce.
Bruce,
Bruce
what's
Nutt.
happening, man? Hey, you're hanging out. You're hanging out with the real prime time. You know what I'm saying? Not those fake imitation people that say they are prime. I'm prime time. We are prime time. Mike is in the house. But yes, this could be my first time embassy cruise.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that. But that is my goal to go. This time. This time I'm renting a scooter. I'm sorry,
Looks
but
like it looks like somebody's in the basement.
oh, it's Bruce. I'm sorry, I'm on my Chromebook. Give me a second. Uh, Hold on. I think it's Bruce. There he is.
Hey, Bruce.
Talk about prime time. Ocean to ocean travel talk is prime time. Z, what are you talking about?
Oh,
I'm talking
man.
about. I'm talking about. You don't have to. You don't have to censor yourself. What's happening, Bruce?
What's going on? Oh, it's been busy, busy, busy.
Busy, busy, busy. You know what? I told a bit at the beginning of the show. I had my doctor's appointment yesterday. And my doctor said, "Lee, what happened?" I was on the greatest cruise of all time. That's what happened. Eating all that food on the Jubilee. Have y'all been on the Jubilee yet, Bruce?
I have not. We're going to be on the Jubilee in July.
Oh, man.
Oh man, you don't know
You'll
what
love it.
you don't know what you miss it.
July 27th, I think it is.
Wow, so you see, yeah, you're gonna be right in the middle of Kingdom Fire.
We're going on the Have Luggage Will Travel group cruise.
Oh well,
That ought to be fun.
in July, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun.
You know what? I might have to play the lottery. I haven't done it yet. There's somebody that won that $1 billion lottery in New Jersey. So I got peoples in Jersey. I need to look at that. Hey,
So here's the thing: the lottery. If you ever won it, would you take the lump sum where you
Yeah.
only get paid half?
yes, lump sum, because you never know you probably won't be here. I'll take the lump sum.
Nah.
I'll take the lump. Here's the thing. I'll take the lump sum. If anything happens to me, I'll give it to my nieces and nephews. Put it into like a scholarship fund for them.
But they did a study, Z. They did a study, and 98% of everyone that does the lump sum, it's all gone within 5 years.
Oh, I see. If I win, I got financial advisors. I got people that I trust my life.
Yeah, but they're going to take half of that money just to manage your money.
No, they won't take that money.
True.
They won't take that money. These been friends. My financial advisor, the people that I get advice from or ask for advice. I know this people for almost 30 years.
Well, I expect to, and we're living our lives to hopefully at least live in there 20 years. If I ever won it, I would do the 20-year payout. Give me the whole thing. I don't want to give the government half that money back. Give it all to me.
Well, see, in Texas, If you went to Texas, you just pay there because they don't have state income tax. So,
Yeah.
hey, $400 million. Can you imagine me winning that money?
I would love to see it.
Absolutely.
I would
Absolutely.
definitely be tuning in to the Z show
I
to
would
watch
so
that.
here in the state of Washington, they don't let you do it anonymously, but somehow I would definitely not want my name out there, because if you get your name out there, you're going to have every relative coming out of the woodwork that you haven't seen in 30 years saying that you're their favorite uncle.
All my relatives.
People coming up, hey Z, you're my dad.
I
Yeah.
said, I know that. Okay, PG-18, PG-18. No, that ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I said, no, no, I don't have no kids. I got
Long,
fixed.
long lost kids showing up.
No, I won't have
Exactly.
that.
Exactly.
I have been very, very single for a very, very long time. So that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, if that's the case, I'll be going to Maury's show. I want the DNA test.
You are the father.
I'll pay Maury off and say, hey, here's $500,000. Go ahead and do what you. But yeah, pay the lump sum. Bruce, so you heard about what's going on. I told this at the beginning of the show. The people that got stranded in Africa. Do you know the whole story?
The Norwegian Don. Are you talking about the Don?
Yes.
Yeah. What about it?
Apparently, they did a private excursion.
Yeah.
And you should not do that.
I am telling you, and I always tell people that if you're not going to have travel insurance, you better not book an excursion on your own. I've only done one excursion outside of the cruise line, and it was an all-inclusive in Cozumel, and we definitely knew when ship time was, what time we had to be back on the board, and I made sure that we were back to the port 2 hours before we were supposed to be on board. So there was no issues with us missing the ship. But you need to, if you're going to book excursions, I just recommend you do it with the cruise lines. Cruise lines will wait for you if you book through there. And that's happened to us. We were in Jamaica, and the excursion we were on, the bus got a flat tire. And it took them 2 hours because it was a dually and it was the inside tire, and they had to have someone come out. It took 2 hours for them to get that tire fixed. Wow. And the ship left port 2 hours late, but they waited for us to get back there before they took off, because we bought that excursion through the cruise line. So I know cruise lines excursions are a little bit more money, not a ton, but they are a little bit more money. But for me, it's the peace of mind that I'm willing to pay that little extra cost just for the peace of mind, knowing if something goes wrong, and it could be something completely out of your control, like a flat tire, that can make you miss the ship. So for the peace of mind, I'm good with paying a little bit extra.
I mean, I've done
stuff like what happened to them, and they're not the only ones. You see it all the time. You go on anywhere on YouTube. If you type in pure runners, you're going to find one at least where somebody got left off the ship.
Yeah.
And so, for me, and for Cindy, the peace of mind, we'll just get the excursions to the cruise line. Plus, the cruise lines vet those companies where you're doing on your own. You don't know necessarily what you're getting. So,
I've done 2 private ones, but one was like you did. It was an all-inclusive resort, and it was in Jamaica, but it was somewhere where I knew that they had a ton of cabs. You know what I mean? So if something went crazy, I knew I could go. I could go on my own and jump in a cab, and then the other one was in Cozumel. Same thing. It was another all-inclusive.
Yeah.
But as far as like going like taking a catamaran off somewhere or being out in the woods somewhere, I probably wouldn't do that. Do a
Nah.
private.
I always say that don't because you'll be very very popular on YouTube. They'll find. I see it every week. There's a pin runner, especially in Cozumel. I don't get the logic why they're doing that.
Yeah, and Cozumel is one of that port seems to get more pier runs than any other port, and I get it for the fact that just people are hanging around. I mean, because there's so many shopping and restaurants and stuff right there
Yeah.
at the port,
Mhm.
and
That
bars right
Fat
there at the port.
Tuesdays at the end of the
Oh,
pier. That's
Yeah,
what gets them. They go out and they do their real excursion, and then they get back and they think, oh well, we'll have a few margaritas, pina
uh,
coladas, and then they get some tequila poured down their throat, and the music's going, and next thing you know, they look up and the ship is taking in the mooring lines, and
absolutely.
and then you just, but yes, especially with me going to Three Amigos and getting those shots from that lady. Oh my god! I
yeah, I
was,
saw that.
I
I
did
saw
not,
that video.
I did not expect that. I'm going to Three Amigos and I was going to get a shot. I got the tall drink. And I said, I'm going to go ahead and do a shot. So I was not thinking. I said, okay. And she comes up and said, you want a shot? I said, yes. How much is it? I said, $8. I said, okay, whatever. So she comes back, tilts my head up, and doing 6 shots of whatever. I don't know what it was, but it was very, very good. I wasn't expecting that. I was shocking. I wasn't expecting it. It was very, very good.
That's the thing, though, Z. Those alcohol ones where they taste really good, those are the ones that's going to kick your butt because you get one, then you get two, then you get six, then you get eight. And next thing you know, you're not able to make it back to the ship.
What the thing was, I ate something before I got off the ship, and I drank water before I got off the Jubilee, and and I was in the wheelchair. Needless to say, you know what? The thing is, I love Carnival. They are great service. They help. They knew I was struggling, and the crew, awesome, incredible crew, especially for the first cruise, incredible. And you experienced the Jubilee cruise, the crew, man, well-oiled machine,
Yeah.
well-oiled machine. Kendall Fire. She lives about 40 minutes north where I live at. And she's supposed to be on vacation, but she's putting videos left and right.
Well, I mean, she's got to keep that social media presence going.
Yeah. I mean, if you're on vacation, I'm on vacation. But yeah, I said, hey, you're supposed to be on vacation. Yeah, but hey, Bruce. So there are rumors. I think these are facts. They're going to build 2 more Excel class ships. What is the latest news on that?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. And who knows, there might be a sixth one also. But yeah, they right now they've announced they're at least building 2 more Excel class ships for 2027 and 2028 coming out with. And so we will, I'm hoping, and a lot of people are hoping. I was talking with Bill from Warmstrong, who I believe he's been on all 3 Excel class. I think he's been on the Mardi Gras celebration and Jubilee, but and some other people. Hopefully they change them up a little bit and they're not exactly the same, but we'll see. But hopefully they change them up.
Yeah, but the Texas, I think that I think you
I
will.
will say this: the other 2 won't have the Texas Star on the bow of the ship.
Yeah, and they won't have, and the Texas one has a boat. They don't have a car. They got a boat. Which is, I said, hey, because Texas while you're fishing and everything, they got a boat on there. But yeah, I'm telling you, Bruce, you're gonna love the Jubilee. needless to say, Bruce, you're gonna have Bruce. You're gonna be saying, "I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home." And then when you get out for that cruise, you'll be looking around and say, "Hey, where's my waiter? I wonder what my bartender here."
Yeah, we're excited for it. This will be our third try. No, fourth try of getting on the Jubilee.
Ooh.
Actually, no, it's the fifth because we were going to be on the inaugural Jubilee cruise.
Wait a minute. Oh, the
And that
first
got
one.
canceled.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah, we were going to be on the inaugural of the Jubilee, and then it got backed up. Then we booked it again. No, it'll be our fourth because we missed the inaugural because they backed it up, and then we were going to do New Year's Eve,
Mm-hmm.
and then we had to change that because of Cindy's work, and then we were going to be on the Jubilee in February, and then we had to change that one again because of Cindy's work, and so now we're doing July, and hoping that I think we're good that we won't have to change it again. So we'll be excited to finally get on that ship.
Yes, and speaking of get on that ship.
So
What is
should be
that?
exciting.
It's rum cake.
Oh, you still got those?
I still got them. I said, man, as soon as I eat this, I'll be off vacation.
How many did you get, Z?
I got 12 of them. I got 2 6 packs. Oh,
Did you tell the doctor that?
No, I didn't tell her.
Did you let him know that you brought home 12 rum cakes?
She does not know that. I got a lady doctor.
She might be watching. She might be,
Yeah.
in the chat.
What's her name? I'm calling her up right now.
I can get that. I'll get that thing. Bruce called me and say, "What are you doing at that?" I'm with him. Well, yeah. Yeah. So the doctor's appointment is it's a wake up call. It's a wake up call. Once again, but Bruce, you're gonna hate me. I was well, it was my cleaning lady. I told you I had a cleaning lady. Did I tell you I had a cleaning lady, Bruce?
A cleaning lady?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you told me that.
Well, she found my other bottle. Fireball.
Oh, did she?
I hit it so well I forgot where it was. It was on the top shelf in my kitchen. And
Did
I guess
you dump it out?
no. Oh yeah, you mind? I don't lie in the bed anymore. Now, if y'all want to do a bed, another one, hey.
Weren't you feeling pretty good though, Z, when you weren't drinking? Weren't you feeling good?
I was feeling good. I was feeling good. I was feeling. I still have not opened that bottle yet. It's just right there in my bedroom. It's like Z. Every time I look at it, it says Z. I said, "What?" But yeah, I mean, during March Madness, I was going to open it up, and then I said, "Man, what am I doing?" So it's still there. But yes, March Madness was crazy. Rangers.
I have not watched one game.
What is wrong with you?
I'm not a huge basketball fan. I used to be. I think when the Sonics got stolen by Oklahoma City, I just kind of lost interest in basketball. So I haven't watched basketball. I did do a bracket, I think like 2-3 years ago. But other than that, I'm not a huge basketball person, so I haven't watched that.
Oh, man,
I know we have a team out here that's good every year, Gonzaga.
Yeah.
But I saw that they got. I didn't watch any of their games, but I did see because I don't know. Normally they were number one, but I don't think that were they number one this year. Were they 1 seed this year?
No, there wasn't
Oh.
number 1 seed. They were
Yeah, but I
fourth.
saw that they did get bumps. So
They got beat. They got beat. Yeah, I mean, there's some people that got really beat.
so is it the final four right now, or are they down to two?
It's Final Four. It'll be this weekend, and then the week the Tuesday after the Final Four will be the final. But yeah, it's well, just say my financial advisor is doing very, very well. Just saying. He keeps saying, "Say, did you see that?" I said, "Yes, I see that." Yeah, he's doing very, very well. Speaking of very, very well, Bruce, so what do you think? Do you think the cruise industry has? I say this to everybody. Do you think they're almost back to normal? Do you think, or they?
Back. Well, they're beyond normal. Passenger wise, they are. Yeah, I mean they're above what their 2019 numbers were. The problem is that the prices of with them trying to recuperate the money they lost, and now with us fully back, the prices are up. The prices are high. As long as people are paying them, they're going to stay high. So it is, that's kind of where we are. I think that's one reason why MSC is becoming more and more popular because they are, they're the least expensive cruise line right now.
Yes.
I mean, all of them have good rates that do come out. Carnival's still putting out some pretty good casino rates. I've had clients that have gotten, $100 deals for. In fact, I had a client, they weren't able to go, but they could have gone on a 31-day cruise for $100 per person, plus port fees and taxes.
Yeah.
So Carnival still puts out some pretty good casino deals.
Yeah.
But
I can testify to
that. Cruising is back. Cruising is better than back when it comes to the number of people that are cruising, and with the cruise lines coming out with larger ships, with Royal Caribbean now coming out with number 6 and 7 Oasis class. You got the Star of the Seas coming out. Of course, you just had the Icon come out. Carnival has the Excel class. Norwegian's coming out with new ones. They've got the Aqua that's coming out, which is going to be a big ship. But one thing that the cruise lines are also doing, like with Norwegian, also they actually came out with a smaller ship in the Viva and the Prima that are smaller, than the Breakaway class. I think Royal's already said. I mean, they came out with the Icon, and they've got that class. But they're also building some smaller ships also, because everyone doesn't like those mega large ships. They like the smaller kind. And so I think some of them are going to start building those, going back down a little bit and, spending the money, but not necessarily in size, but more in quality inside the ship and stuff like that, and making them maybe even more luxurious. But yeah, cruise, to go to your question. Yeah, cruising is back, definitely back.
It is back.
You look at, cruise lines are overselling. They're and then having to cancel Royal their cruises. But that's the thing that maybe cruise lines need to stop doing. The way that they oversell is they do these guaranteed cabins. So and with a guaranteed cabin, the client does not get to choose what cabin they're going to be in. The cruise line chooses. Well, then they oversell those guaranteed ones, and then lo and behold, there is not a cabin for them to put you in. So then you run into that issue. Maybe they need to stop, doing that, because I think it's different than with airlines. People that are doing cruises, they're not canceling like they do with airlines, or they're not showing up like they do with the airlines. That's why airlines oversell, because their history shows there's going to be a percentage that doesn't show up. There's going to be a percentage that cancels last minute, stuff like that. So that's understandable. But with cruise lines, that's not the case. First, when you're forking out $2,000, $3,000 for a cruise, you're going to want to take that cruise. So, yeah. So, but yeah, cruising is back, definitely.
It is back, and I especially now the next thing they need to do. I say this. I always say it all the time. They need to have more solo cabins.
So you talk about solo, talk about Norwegian, okay? Because NCL, what they're also doing is they are doing solo rates for interior, ocean view, and balconies.
Yep.
So, for instance, I just booked a couple. So we have this rock and roll tribute cruise going on the Norwegian Joy in November of next year. And I've sold rate cabins so far. And it's not just a little bit. It's like $1,000 cheaper. Or it's not double like some of the other ones. They have solo rates where a cruise in fact, for instance, they were going for a balcony, and the balcony is around $2,900, but a solo rate, it was $1,800. So it's cheap. Norwegian is recognizing that there are more and more solo cruisers. The other cruise lines need to recognize that also, and they need to have a solo cruiser rate.
Yes, absolutely. Before we continue, we have people coming in. We have Daryl, bro. Thank you for coming in. We have my weather girl, Destination Fun, is here, and we have Clock, whatever he is. But Destination Fun, welcome to the weather. The weather is crazy. It's crazy, and yes, Mike looks very, very comfortable.
Yeah, this is the Z Show Cruise Fun green room.
Yeah.
So when you're a guest on the Z Show Cruise Fun,
You could do anything.
you can hang out here and enjoy the piano.
Yeah, but he also puts you on the beach. Which is where I'm at right now.
Yeah, there you go.
You can be sitting, seeing the beautiful sunset, sitting at the beach.
Yeah, the beach is very, very wonderful. Well, yeah. So, with the cruise industry, I would say this: Kendall is probably the best cruise director out there. She is very, very. Me and Mike have experienced Kendall. What do you think about Kendall?
I think Kendall's a great cruise director. We've cruised with her 3 times, and she's fantastic. She is one that is definitely very personable. She will mingle,
yes,
along the with the cruisers. We were on the Vista a couple years ago, and we were on we were sitting by the aft pool, the Tides bar, sitting by that pool, and she came and actually sat down and was just talking with us. She's very personable, and I think that she is a great cruise director. Yeah, there's a couple of. She's not the only one that I like on Carnival, though. I really like. Have you ever cruised with Dion?
No.
Dion is a fantastic cruise director, also, and that guy has so much energy. I remember which ship were we on where I did an interview with him too, so he's on our YouTube channel. We were on the I was it the Dream? Yeah, I think we were on the Dream. I think he was the cruise director on the Dream, and we were doing the Love and Marriage show. He did the Love and Marriage show, wearing a tuxedo, all this stuff. I mean, looked sharp. And the Love and Marriage show was over, and then they were doing the '80s party up on the Lido deck. And we weren't wasting any time to get up to the Lido deck. And by the time we got up there, he had already gone, changed his clothes, and he was in '80s deck party gear within 5 minutes. I mean, it was crazy. and energy. We love cruising with Dion. He has so much energy. He's a great cruise director.
Yeah.
So, Carnival puts a lot with their they put a lot of time and energy. They're known for their cruise directors, and their cruise directors are more well known than other cruise lines cruise directors. Other cruise lines just they don't put them out there as much as Carnival does. But talking to other people that, for instance, tonight on our show, we're going to have Embarkation Nation on, Andrew and Jennifer, and we're going to be talking about the Encore because they just got off the Encore. It's their first time cruising with Norwegian. So we're going to kind of talk about that, leading into talking about our group cruise in Alaska that's going to be on the Encore. But I was talking to them while they were on the Encore. And they said that they had a great time with that cruise director. That cruise director was a blast. And so I don't know if the other cruise lines are putting more energy into their cruise directors now. I'm not really sure, but they had a great time with their cruise director on the Encore. I will tell you this. They did not make, they told me that on the Encore anyways, they might have did about half the announcements that they do on Carnival cruise ships.
Wow. Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking about, because I think that they do way too many announcements.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every time you're turning around, you're trying to have a conversation with someone, and the cruise director or somebody is on the loudspeaker making an announcement about something. I think they do way too much. Okay. People can look at the schedule. People can get the paper if they want the paper times, or they can get on the app and they can see what's going on. So you don't have to make an announcement every 15 minutes of what's going on around the ship. So I think that Carnival does way too many announcements on their ships. So that's something that I think that they really need to look about. But it did sound like they had a great time on the Encore, and we can't wait to talk to them tonight about their experience with Norwegian and with the Encore. So, yeah.
Think about Kendall.
I know you're in love with Kendall. I understand that, Z. I know. And I do think, there is a debate whether Kendall is the best cruise director or Lee Mason, but I really enjoy Kendall Fire as a cruise director. My personal feeling is that she is the best one with Carnival. There's others that think otherwise, and that's okay. We can disagree without getting to a big argument. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
But I do enjoy Kendall's energy and what she brings to the table. I really do.
Like somebody's got a question.
Question.
Chat.
Yeah. Destination Fun says, does Kendall replace Carrie Underwood? Yeah, you know better than that. You know better than that. Yeah.
That's a good debate, though, Z. If you had the choice to either cruise with Kendall or cruise with Carrie Underwood, which one are you taking?
I'm taking Carrie Underwood. That's no doubt about it.
Might have a new baby mama. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Kendall was very.
You might have a little fight with Joey, but yeah, you never know.
Her, it's his fiance, or she's not married yet.
Joey.
She's not married yet.
He's great too. He when we were on the Vista with Kendo, Joey, her fiance, I don't know if they're married yet or not.
No, I've been keeping an eye on Kendall every day.
But anyway, her fiance,
Mhm.
he was the Fun Squad
Director.
lead. He was their director, or whatever, the Fun Squad itself. I guess like her assistant, and he was great. He was very, very funny, and really enjoyed the time spending with him, and I actually got to sit down with him. I can't remember where we were. We were I think it was in Ocean Plaza, and he sat down for a minute, and he is great also. Kendall's fantastic, as Clock says. Jennifer put another name out there, Z.
Kelly Clarkson. She's
I got to be honest with you. I honestly thought that they were going to have Kelly Clarkson as the Jubilee's godmother. I really did. She's from Texas, and I really thought they were going to have her. I was surprised, as a lot of people were, of who they picked. But I thought it was going to be Kelly Clarkson. She's from Texas. So.
Yeah, she's from Texas, but she's also the godmother of the NCL.
Is she? Oh, I didn't realize that.
She was what's the first new my brain's going crazy. The new Norwegian class ships. Not the Viva, but the first one. Prima, yes.
Is she the godmother?
Prima, yes. She is.
I know that.
Well, hey, is there a rule that someone can't be a godmother of two ships?
Two different cruise companies? Yeah. Two different companies? Yeah.
Says who?
No, it says
they're just a face. Come on.
I was. You know what? I was disappointed, but I was sad when
I think they should have picked Willie Nelson.
Oh God, no!
That would be hilarious.
They will have.
That would have been interesting.
That would have been hilarious.
They would have
Willie Nelson as the godfather of the Jubilee.
Oh, you have a lot of pot smokers over there on that cruise. No, that would not. That would have been very, very reasonable. But yeah, Gwen. Yeah, she's okay. She's all right. I like her legs, but she's all right. You know, hanging around with Blake. Yeah, you know, I like Blake. Blake is cool. You know, she did.
It should have been Beyonce. And
okay.
Blasted this same Texas.
There you go.
The following live event is PG-18. Now let me go ahead and get this out of there. Beyonce is singing country because she has been cheated on many, many, many times.
Come on, Z. Country is more than just cheating songs now.
You know what? And this is what she said. She said she made this album to prove a point. Because the last time she was on CMA, she was hanging around with those knucklehead Dixie chicks. And there were some country artists that left when they were on stage. Yeah.
Well, though Beyonce might be a bit. She doing country now. Who knows how big she might get?
She's trying to be like a Black Taylor Swift. Come on now.
Well,
she's trying to do
it. She is a great musical artist. So give her due.
I'm not gonna get hurt, dude. You don't put your kids on the album. I mean, they had an interview on there. I had to watch it because I didn't find out what's going on. Yeah, you don't put your kids on
Had to
stage.
watch it.
You don't put your kids on stage in the concert. You don't do that. And we won't talk about. We won't talk about the use of hair on with pretty. We want to talk about pretty. Let's get back on that. Jacuzzi. Bruce. So let's just say, for example, if would you live on a cruise ship? If you had the finances, would you live on a cruise ship?
No. I would love to take longer cruises, but I still need to have that home base. I could not live on a cruise ship. I mean, right now, and we are actually going to be doing a 9-day cruise on the Miracle in October. We end up having to cancel one October cruise, and we're doing another one with some friends for some special reasons that I don't want to get into, but and that's a 9-day cruise. And we have looked at doing 14-day, 21-day. We've looked at doing some of the Trans-Pacific and Transatlantic cruises, 28, 31-day cruises. But right now, I mean, the most we've days at about 6 or 7 days, Cindy and I are looking at each other and we're ready to go home. It's so I don't think that we could live on a cruise ship. Even if finances was not an issue, being able to work on the ship and everything, now if we bounce from one ship to another, that may be a different thing.
Yeah,
but not to stay on the same ship.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying that because if I had to do it,
I could see at least for like a 6-month period or 7-month period of doing side to sides and keep moving around and going to different ports and getting on different ships. That I could see doing for a few months. But I still don't see living on a ship.
I mean, if I could have a suite,
yeah,
definitely.
Well, yeah. I mean, if
I could have like one of those 2-story suites that they got on the Royal.
Yeah, or like on NCL, they've got some 2-bedroom suites too.
Mm-hmm.
I that could be a possibility, but I mean the price tag of those. I mean, you're talking about some of those high end suites are $30,000 for a 7-day cruise.
Wow, there was no object.
So I mean,
yeah, I mean, if money was no object,
but if I was a multi-millionaire and money was absolutely no issue, then I could do it maybe for a few months, but not probably any longer than that. And it wouldn't be able to be the same ship. Even if I had a suite, I would have to bounce around to different ships.
Different cruises. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying, if you had a dedicated suite just for you, I mean. But
if you did either like the Haven on NCL or the MSC's
yacht club,
something like that. I mean, I definitely could see possibly doing that for a few months, but again, I would want to bounce around. I wouldn't want to stay on the same ship.
Yeah, I mean,
after a while, after you're seeing the same entertainment, the same stuff, it would get old after a while.
Plus different. Like if you were like doing it at Galveston and you were just constantly hitting Roatan, Cozumel, Costa Maya, just over and over and over again. That might.
I like Cozumel.
I could do
but I think that Cozumel is way overdone. And I am glad to see that they are doing longer cruises out of Galveston, because the one we're doing in October, it's a 9-day out of Galveston, and we're doing the Eastern Caribbean
Oh
out
yeah.
of Galveston.
Uh,
Now they have to do a longer cruise to do the Eastern Caribbean, but they're doing it. I'm glad they are doing that, and I'm hoping they do more of that. I'm hoping they do more stuff like that up here in Seattle. I would love to see them do more than just a trans-Pacific every once in a while, and then Alaska. I would love to see them do Hawaii out of Seattle. I'd love to see them do a 10 or 11-day cruise and do a Mexican Riviera out of Seattle. And you stop at San Francisco and you see Alcatraz and Golden Gate Bridge. And I mean, you could stop at a couple ports on the way down to really make it worth it. But I would love to see, some of these longer cruises seem really nice from some of these ports where, because you can only do Roatan, the Bahamas, Cozumel, Key West so many times before you want to mix it up.
Yeah, it's one of the things I would love to do. I would do that. I would probably go to the Atlantic and then go to Pacific and do, and to stay in a cruise company. Like I'll do Royal Caribbean all day, every day.
Like we want to do the Panama Canal.
Yeah,
and I'm glad to see that they are offering a Panama Canal cruise out of Galveston also, because we love cruising out of Galveston. We really do. And so with them offering some of these long cruises out of Galveston, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I've got my free cruise from Cruise Brothers on Princess Cruises that I still haven't used yet. And so I'm trying to find like the longest, trying to get the most bang for my buck out of that. So I've been constantly scanning it,
Definitely
So now the next thing is, y'all know what happened during that the container ship that hit the bridge in Baltimore.
Yeah,
there was quite of issues. I don't know. They didn't announce what happened to Royal Caribbean. I know Carnival went to Norfolk with those cruise ships. Bruce, do you know anything what happened? Where did Royal Caribbean go?
So Royal Caribbean, I believe, also went to Norfolk on the cruise that was supposed to go back to Baltimore. I believe that they also went to Norfolk. And so in fact, because I think the Royal Caribbean ship that was doing that one was actually getting ready to be transferred to another port anyways. And so I think this was its last or second to last Baltimore cruise before it got moved, if I'm not mistaken. So but that Baltimore tragedy with that bridge is horrible, and hopefully I know that some people passed away from it, and it's really, really sad. So I feel I really feel for the families.
Yeah, the thing is, a lot of those people don't know those container ships probably have one main engine and a couple of thrusters. A cruise ship, you can stop that. And the thing is, they found out that ship was speeding like it was not supposed to. I think it was going like 9 miles an hour. It was over the speed limit. And a lot of people don't understand, when you get to a port, the local pilot is in charge of that ship. So, but you don't hear anything about what's going on. I saw the video. I saw that when it lost power, then it came back on, and then it lost it again.
Yep.
The thing is, they said when they lost the power for the first time, the generator kicked in, and that generator was not. That generator is for emergencies, and then they started up again, and then they totally lost power. You see the lights flickering off and on. You cannot stop those ships immediately. It takes at least a couple of miles for those container ships.
Oh yeah,
stop. And especially if you're going like the speed is 8 miles an hour. A lot of people don't understand how fast it is, and it's fast for a container ship. Any ship, it is fast. So that's why you see those cruise ships, anybody goes overboard. It takes a long time for those ships to turn around.
Yep.
People don't understand what that. It was a thing like that. It's tragic, and it's also going to be very, very expensive. Baltimore is one of the top ports in the country when it comes to supplies,
Mhm.
transportation, cars, and cargo. So it's a real mess. Hopefully they get to figure out what's going on with that.
Hey Z,
Yes.
are you watching your chat?
Uh, yeah. Jennifer.
Well, keep reading. What did Jennifer say?
Oh, he said prime time countdown. Oh, well.
45 minutes until prime time.
Well, the real prime time is natural nurse Nancy. Let's go
And
there. Let's go
so
there.
then Mike Clock said prime time, baby, in 45 minutes. And then Sherry from Destination Fun said prime time countdown, 45 minutes.
Well, see, Bruce, you got prime time, but you're
Prime time's coming, baby. Prime time.
you're G rated. That's not prime time. That's a G rated show. I'm the
Well,
master.
Cindy's on tonight, so you never know what may happen.
She'll take over and say, "Hey, you know what?"
Well, hey,
We're
Z,
having
I gotta
Jennifer
I
and
gotta
Andrew come on
bounce.
tonight, which we are excited about. So,
It's game time coming on, so I
Oh
gotta
yeah,
jump
and
out of
I
here.
gotta go because I gotta get ready for prime time.
That's okay. I'll be right here. Yeah.
So, thanks for inviting me, Z. Mike,
Thank you, Chris, for
Yeah,
offering.
yeah.
Hey, guys, don't forget, check out Ocean Travel if you're going to book a cruise. He did mine for the Jubilee. And once again, like I said, thank you, Bruce, for that. You gave me some pounds. I gained weight on that cruise.
I gave you some pounds. I gave you the pounds.
You gave me the pounds, man.
Bruce's fault.
Well, thank you, Bruce. Thank you for the information. I'll probably stop by for a minute or two. I'm at the
All
phone.
right, we'll talk to you guys soon. Prime time's happening in about 43 minutes now.
Yes, they got to rehearse. They got to rehearse on Prime.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you later, Bruce.
All right.
But see, yeah, they got to practice. They got paperwork. They got to write down this. I'm going through my head. On the original Prime Time. Come on, man.
Well, thanks for having me on, Z.
Hey, Mike. Before you go, man, I've been thinking about you for the past couple of months. I know you went through a very difficult time, but I just want to say thank you for coming back. And you changed your name. We need to discuss that later on. But thank you for coming in, bro.
Yeah, there's gonna be some changes. Gonna be some changes with the channel, but I think hopefully people like it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get some content out in the near future. But I got to go on a cruise on the 21st, so hopefully I can get some vlogs in. But yeah, that's what I got going on. Get the house set up. Get the new studio set up.
Sounds like a plan, bro. And we'll be waiting. We'll be waiting. I can't wait for that Alaska cruise. I want to know details of your drinking adventures, Odyssey, and the balcony. I want to see your man. This is nice. I'm gonna stay over here. Hey, bartender, come to my cabin.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on, and take care, everybody.
Yeah, take care of that. Check out his channel, and I'm still here. You know why? Because I know where to go. But yeah, thank you to Ocean. Thank you for Cruise Vet Mike. Thank you for coming in. Well, hey, here's the thing. I want to talk about this very, very, very important thing with the cruise industry. I am not mad because they're raising the price high because it was 3.5 years of chaos, And a lot of people just need to go out more, especially for me. I am going out many, many times more. Like I said, I am planning on going on a cruise next November. That's why, and by the way, Jennifer, if y'all still here, uh, yes, I found my other bottle of Fireball. Okay, where's my picture? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, let's see here. I got my picture on here. Dun, dun. Yeah, because I need to eat something for Christ. Let's see, camera. Nope, that's not it. That's on my other phone. Yes, I got so many phones. It's not. It's his smiling faces. Let's see here. Oh, where's my picture? Oh, gallery. Here it is. Albums, pictures. Nope, it's not on here. Well, yeah. What is it going to think about that? So, for those of you who want to know, yes, the Today Show Cruise Fun Wake Up with Z-Man will be sometime tomorrow afternoon. Yeah. I have a cleaning lady coming in. Got to pay some bills. Got to thank everybody for coming in. Jennifer at Vacation Nation. One Southern Adventure one coming in here. And by the way, if you want to check out my Facebook page, I got a substitute for that song. Yeah. Guys, don't let it. Anyways, what else is going on? Before I get a couple of things here, Z's Gaming Home Theater is still going strong. I've been playing the CSR Racing. If you are a guys that play the game, I do that all the time. I do FedEx. Let's see here. Yeah, I got CSR Racing. Here we go. Well, yeah. So that is the case. Doctor says I gotta lose some weight. Doctor says I'm gonna do the man exam. That's what you do when you turn 50. Let's see here. Home delivery. All right, here's my car. All right, here. That's my new ride, baby. Mustang GT right there. Look at that. That is my baby. I've been doing that. Hey, guys, don't forget, Ocean will be on 8 o'clock. And the Natural Nurse Nancy will be on at 9 o'clock. Let's see here. I know a lot of people are going to be leaving me, but I want to say a couple of things before I get ahead because I need to eat something. Let's see here. Yeah, but Baltimore saying that's going to be closed for at least a couple of months. They don't have anything. Guys, don't forget, Coach Cruz is on. So if you have not left yet, I know everybody's all down there. One of the things people. Yes, we still got 4 people watching. Yes, we do. Go Mike, go Rangers. But yes, you got your privacy, but let's see here. Yes, I've been on for an hour. Oh, good Lord. Yes, let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Before we go, we got to play something here. Yes, we're going to play this. Let's see here. Here we go. Come on. We're going to see. All right, all right, all right. Hey. Welcome to craziness. Yes, I am crazy. That track is from Creator Mix. Nick Naaman and his brother make that for our content creators. We can use that for the streams. We can use it for our videos. Yes, I have videos on that on my YouTube channel. By the way, I'm going to put something on that I should have done a long time ago. I'll go ahead and do it tonight. So, if you are a Facebook person, you're going to get a real treat. You're going to get a real treat. We're going to go ahead and get out of here because I'm hungry. Yes. By the way, the original, the creator of Primetime is back, baby. And tomorrow we're going to introduce you to a very special friend. Tomorrow night, every Wednesday night, Anthony Fun will be on, and after Anthony Fun, the Primetime. You guys don't want to miss this one. You really don't want to miss tomorrow night's show. You know why? Because I could probably do all nighter. But yes. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. If you want to play CSR2 Racing, you want to be on the crew, please let me know. I got a channel, Facebook page. Go ahead and check that out. Thank you guys for coming in. It's been fun. It's been real. And I try to behave myself, but people on the chat. By the way, the next time they do that, I'll be ready. You know what? I should have played that song, but they want to get copyrighted. All right, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. Bruce Ocean, thank you, sir. Mike, appreciate you coming in. Don't forget, Ocean Trouble is coming up next. Don't forget, coming up next. Daryl, thank you for coming in. Hey, Go Beach Travel, thank you for coming out. Get ready to get out of here. I've been here for 2 hours. Go Beach Travels. That's okay. Check out the replay. We had some special guests. Go ahead and check out the replay. When you're watching that, just put it underneath the video. Hashtag replay. It's okay. But you be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be prime time. And you don't want to miss that. You really don't want to miss that show tomorrow. All right, let me go ahead and get out of here. Before I get out of here, I'd like to thank everybody. We like to thank everybody. Yes, check the replay. It's been interesting. Guys, thank you. It's been hard. It's been hard trying to get back going again. And yes, I'll be doing some very special episodes. Don't forget, this Saturday, we might be doing a tech show. If you want to be a part of the tech show, I'm going to show you my latest computer software. We're going to talk about software, computer, how to set up your studio, how to set up your man cave. Let's see, I got a man cave. Most of you know, wives and girlfriends don't have a man cave, but I got a man cave. All right, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button. Please do not drink and drive. Do not hang around enough we have to do. And always drink responsible. Peace out. Deuces. And we's out.